I'm Scottie Jeanette Madden. A friend of mine once said that I was reckless in the kitchen. Well, that's true if you define reckless as a woman who likes to play with fire, runs with sharp objects, and is absolutely fearless when it comes to cooking from the heart. I wrote it all down in my new book. So come along, I'll show you what I mean. If you're new here, I wrote a book. It's called Recklass in the Kitchen, A Year of Light, Laughter, Love, and Food. And it's a cookbook. And I made a promise that I wasn't going to do any recipes that are in the book because that's what the book's for. But I want to give you something special for coming. And this is really special. And I have vowed to make this recipe for myself and Mars for 30 years, and I haven't pulled the trigger on it, and I finally decided that I'll do it here. This was my mom's favorite candy for Christmas. And pretty much everything that I do at Christmas is kind of infused by how she used to celebrate Christmas. My mom used to want to celebrate Christmas starting in October, and so I took that to heart. This is a classic bark type of fare. This isn't how she made it, but this is a reasonable facsimile. And it's basically you pour down a whole bunch of walnuts and marshmallows, and then you pour over really good chocolate, and then you cut it into pieces that you can eat. As I say in the book, Christmas is always a really super emotional time for me. And what I wanted to talk about this time is that a lot of people have a hard time understanding how if gender dysphoria is so debilitating, which it is, how could you possibly have any joy in your life while you have it? And the answer to that is that you learn to compartmentalize. You learn to put that joy forefront and try everything you can to quiet the voice of dysphoria going on in your life. And that sounds like it's a wonderful skill to have. The problem is, after a while, you start to compartmentalize everything. So Christmas is one place where that was really symbolic for me because it was always such a joyful time, and yet I always felt like I was on the outside looking in to a joy that should be mine without all of the mental machinations of dealing with dysphoria. But, as you read in my very first book, Getting Back to Me, Christmas was also the first time that I actually came out to my family. And that was all supported by Mars. And then we really started to live in joy. So, once again, the magic of food, when love is the most important ingredient. Thanks for coming by. Share this with everyone. The recipe for Rocky Road is on the link below. And buy my book. Thanks for coming.